What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit of a rant video where we just kind of sit back and talk about what's going on right now with Nintendo. Because obviously, if you didn't know, this morning we woke up to a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase once again, and apparently it was extremely underwhelming to everybody. Even going in with the lowest of bare bones expectations, people were still extremely upset. But we'll get into that in a second because we're going to talk about everything in segments. So first off, to start this off, I got two things to just immediately get off. First off, I am sorry for you guys. I am sorry to you guys, rather I should say, for showing you guys these leaks and rumors and directs and talking about them so deep. And I know lots of you guys get excited about it, but also lots of you guys, I read the comments, lots of you guys get very upset for me talking about these directs and stuff, and they always come out to be kind of true, but still at the same time not what we've been rumored exactly. We were rumored this Friday, if you guys didn't know, for a main general direct from a lot of different sources. I mean, tons of them. And lots of them even went on air and had different podcasts and even confirmed that this Friday was an event. And even some of them even pointed out that this was not going to be a partner showcase. And obviously, they were nowhere near the correct direction here. It was a partner showcase, and it was on a Wednesday. So, yeah, nowhere near there. But I just want to start off and say, here on Nintendo Land, I love to keep you guys hype and keep you guys excited about things coming out. But I will not any longer be talking about rumors or directs about, or rumors of directs anymore this year. I will not be talking about anything coming out, anything that was rumored about a game or anything. We'll just be talking about specific Nintendo stuff, things we hope to see, or things that were physically announced by Nintendo. So that's it. Straight on that. If I have, kind of let you guys down by a lot of these rumor videos, I am completely sorry, because I think it is, for the first point of this video, it is best for people to own up to their mistakes and own up to, them falsely leading people to hype that just was never there in the first place. So first off, I am going to take the blame for my part, and people should be doing that, even though people aren't doing that. But I am sorry for one. I want to get that off my chest. I'm sorry, guys. I will not be doing that anymore. You will get straight content from now on about stuff that is real. That's it. That includes the 3D Mario remasters. Even though I still believe those are real, we are going to take off those for a while. So yes, I'm sorry for getting you guys hype for this Friday just to be let down. But the second thing I'm going to get off right now, there's no direct this Friday, it looks like. The leakers have come out and just completely been bamboozled. They have no clue what's going on. They're saying this was the thing for the week. Whatever it was, this was it. So the only thing that we could possibly even potentially get this Friday would be a game announcement, because Nintendo drops random games, but God knows what it's going to be. God knows if there's even going to be anything, so don't expect anything. It looks like that's all we're getting for August, and that's it. That's the end of the week. That was the big surprise. That was our quote-unquote Friday event. So yeah, now we need to talk about kind of these leaks and rumors as a whole. I think it's weird that lots of these people get paid to do what they do, to leak these things. I know lots of the times they can be true, and lots of the times they don't be true. That's even good English. But no, lots of the times they are not true. They don't make sense, and they just don't work out. You had, people actually go in podcasts and say that without a doubt, and like I said, I'm still not naming names, but you guys could probably, decipher all these people I'm talking about. But there was one that a podcast just yesterday that actually discussed how they believed without a shadow of doubt, with absolutely no regret, that there was going to be a presentation Friday. And they actually even tweeted that it was not going to be a partner showcase. And then they tried to go on record this morning and backtrack and try to lie about what they said. And people actually had screenshots and stuff of what they said and, prove them wrong. And there's other leakers that, go back and forth. I've seen tweets that say, oh, expect the Mario remasters this Friday. Never mind, I'm lying, don't expect those. Wait, actually expect this. They just keep going back and forth. And it's just like, if you're a reliable source that leaks things and, leaks information, and you don't know for a fact, 100% truth that it's real, do not report on it. That's how I feel about that. Don't report on it. You're just wasting people's time. You're making people get hyped for no reason. If you're not for sure about something, do not report on it. I don't want to hear about how your source was incorrect. I don't want to hear about how your source is wrong. I don't care how much 100% you believe in that source. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And if you get paid and, you get your fame and your Twitter fame and your YouTube fame and all your fame from reporting on these rumors, probably shouldn't report on them if you're not 100% correct. That's all I got to say with that. I understand that people get things incorrect sometimes and, time and time again, but it's just, I don't know. That's just how I feel with that. So, like I said, I am sorry for reporting on these rumors and leaks. Obviously, they have not been true any time recently, and it's just been a whole bunch of letdowns. So, moving on from that, let's get away from that. Let's talk about Nintendo themselves. How, yes, we can put the blame on a lot of people, but let's also put the blame on Nintendo, the main people behind this. No, they haven't been promising us anything, but that's the problem. In a week, it'll be a year since they've given us any type of event information, direct, anything big for Nintendo's first-party games. That's ridiculous. We didn't have E3 this year. We didn't have any direct, like I said, since last year in September. That's absolutely absurd. Nintendo should be giving us something, and instead they keep pumping out these partner showcases. Now, Nintendo, lots of people have been seeing that Nintendo has been going through lots of problems with the coronavirus and everything. That's obviously not a problem. They can stitch together trailers of third-party video games. They can stitch together trailers of first-party games as well then. If they can stitch together, trailers of indie presentation, announcements and create an indie world thing, they can do it with first-party Nintendo games. There's no more excuses, It's just clearly something's up. Something's up behind what's going on with Nintendo. I don't know what's going on. There could be a direct next week. There could be a direct in the next couple of weeks. I don't care, but there could be a direct still this Friday for all I care. It's just weird that Nintendo's acting this way. It's weird that Nintendo's choosing to put these partner showcases up before giving us information. And that is the problem. These partner showcases I talked to you guys about a long time ago, I think were a great idea, because my problem with a lot of Nintendo Directs is that they were full of third-party games or little tiny, what I call filler games, in between some of the big first-party announcements, and it just filled a direct with unnecessary information that no one wanted. I thought there should have always been a third-party direct that focused on these small third-party games, so that way they can leave the direct and give more room for first-party announcements and first-party titles and first-party talk. With that said, they came up with the partner showcase thing, which was actually pretty unique and I didn't have a problem with, and it was already bad enough to get us the first one without giving us first-party information. They put out two of them still with no main direct in sight. That's the problem. These things are put out to die. If I was one of these companies putting my game into this Nintendo partner showcase, I'd be afraid. I'd be like, nope, I think I'm going to announce this myself. Don't do that, because you guys still haven't announced your first-party games, and people are going to dislike this. Let's look at the dislikes. The first dislike video was the first partner showcase in July. That thing got like 70,000 dislikes and 100,000 likes. And the one posted this morning is already at like 20,000 dislikes, which is absurd. People are upset. Clearly, people are upset. And I promise you, I can guarantee you, unlike some of these leakers, I can guarantee you that if Nintendo would put a general direct out, followed, and then, you have the general direct, and then following that general direct, you have these partner showcases. I can promise you these things would get nowhere near the amount of dislikes. I promise you that these things would get nowhere near the amount of hate. And people would probably even increase the sales and start looking at these games and potentially thinking about buying some of them with a general direct in mind. They can see, oh, I got these games coming out. I can wait for them. Cool. Nintendo showed us what's coming up. And then, oh, we get surprised with what? Another little mini direct here thing with partner showcase third-party games. That's pretty cool, And it's a completely different atmosphere with that. These videos are getting absolutely slammed with dislikes. People are so upset. And like I said, here's the thing I hate. I never encourage people to go dislike a video, ever. But I do think that people should speak their mind. And when it's been a year without information from Nintendo, I think you should speak your mind. I hate that the dislikes reflect on the developers and their games, because I hate that. When you get your game on there, that's why I said don't dislike an indie world, or don't dislike partner showcases, because it hurts the developers and their games, since it's not really Nintendo. But I think these dislikes I think people are starting to understand that these dislikes go to Nintendo, not these other developers. So these dislikes, if you go to dislike this video, at least leave a comment showing what your dislike is about. Don't say I disliked it because of this game. Well, if you disliked it because of the games too, I guess just say that, because I thought it was going to be really good, because I heard something about Kingdom Hearts, but apparently it's a Kingdom Hearts musical and the whole direct is based upon like rhythm games, and people were just completely upset. They said I read comments of people going in there with the bare bones expectations of the first one and even worse, and they said it was just maybe even as bad as the first one. So that's just crazy to me. But that's the problem. If Nintendo would just speak out with these general directs first and then come in with these partner showcases, I think it'd be perfectly fine. I think there's no reason to, not have one. I think it's a perfect way to get out some of those smaller games and focus on Nintendo first-party titles. But that's the problem. They're not focusing on Nintendo first-party titles. It's kind of getting annoying now, and we're at the point where we're in September and there's still no word. yes, people are on Twitter like, oh, well, get into your backlog and start playing your backlog of games. Well, it looks like we've been doing that all year. I can tell you that I've played at least 7 Wii U games over again, 100% of them all, and played about 10 Switch titles all over again and talked about them and 100% of them. And what do we have to look forward to? More backlog, because Pikmin 3, if you didn't know, came out on a Nintendo Wii U 7 years ago. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to. Pikmin 3 in October 30th, which is still like 3 months away. That's what we have to look forward to 2020. That's our holiday season, and that's what's coming up against the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. You know, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But I hate just to be negative. I never really post negative videos, but as you can tell, this definitely fired me up. I'm just tired of waking up every week seeing partner showcase, partner showcase, partner showcase. And it's not even about rumors or directs or leaks anymore, because I could care less. Whenever this thing happens, it happens. But I'm just upset that Nintendo keeps forcing these partner showcases before giving the fans clearly what they've been asking for. If you go on Nintendo's Twitter, whenever they post anything, it's just complete bombardment of people asking for a direct. I don't know if they just choose to, just ignore us. They don't care. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I feel about that. It's ridiculous. I think leakers and people who leak these stuff is in the wrong. Us as YouTubers that cover this stuff are in the wrong, because I admit myself, I apologize for covering them. I will not be covering them anymore. And also Nintendo's in the wrong for just keep bombarding us with these third-party directs as if we're playing on an Xbox or a PlayStation. You might as well have one, because they don't talk about Nintendo games anymore. But yeah, so like I said, this Friday could still be something. If so, great, good, but this video is still going to be relevant, because I still want you guys to leave this video taking this away. I'm sorry for giving you guys fake hope on these directs that should be happening. I'm sorry for telling you guys about these leakers and, giving them more credibility than they should have. I'm sorry for all that. And I'm also going to leave you with, just wait. It's not even worth getting excited for, because think about it. If this stuff wasn't even announced for this Friday, if these rumors weren't even a thing for this Friday, think about it. We'd still be upset with the partner showcase, but it wouldn't be as much salt in the wound as it is having tons of insiders apparently tell you about, oh, all this stuff is happening Friday. Get ready. Don't get ready. Get excited. Don't get excited. I'm tired of people telling me if I should be excited or not. I should be excited for when I want to be excited. So just wait. That's all I'm going to say. Like I said, the rest of the videos on this channel are just going to be focusing on stuff that I feel like should be coming out soon, and just stuff talking about the future and just trying to stay optimistic. It's hard to come up with content when Nintendo is absolutely dead, bare bones for a year. So, but I am going to, move away from these rumors. And I'm sorry, like I said, I know I've read all your guys' comments, so I'm sorry if I've let any of you guys down by continually posting these rumors. I am going to move away from them. But thank you guys so much for staying with me and helping me grow and helping me continue to grow, especially during these dark ages of Nintendo. I know leakers are saying the drought and the dark ages are over. They're not. We're still in them. We're still in the dark ages, and we're just going to have to keep moving through them together, and eventually we will get through it, and we won't need leakers to tell us, when we're out of stuff, and I understand, people are probably going to be, there's probably going to be people that agree with me on this. There's going to be people that disagree, and that's fine. You can hate, you can agree, I don't care, but I'm just telling it how it is. Leakers don't always know what they're talking about. Wait for Nintendo to announce the things. Nintendo needs to hurry up. We're in September. Things are getting a little sketchy now. Mario's 35th anniversary is in the middle of September. Where you at, Nintendo? Come on now. Let's get going. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting and being there for me, even through these leaks and rumors and stuff. But thank you guys so much for supporting every single day on the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.